Hey everyone, welcome to Sims World. In this episode, we'll be focusing a little bit more on Ambrose, um, leading up to his big, um, thing happening when Magical Realm and that comes out. But, so, in the last episode, these guys had gotten another cat since Jace had died, their dog, and the cat is actually Ambrose's cat named Patches, who is down here. She's actually a familiar, though. She's Ambrose's familiar. But these guys are pretty much still in their costumes. He's mourning Jace. Which is very sad, and I feel definitely close to Ambrose at this point in this family because of that. But in this episode, we will be focusing a little bit more on him because over the course of like off camera, Ambrose had gotten a call from Jack, who is a ember and the whole magical realm and all that, and he is the supreme. He's more important. There's pretty much 3 stages of really powerful witches and warlocks, and it goes supreme, ember, then sages. But he said that he is not the only ember. There is 2 other embers, and he said, I would like you to meet one. So tomorrow, he's actually going to be calling off of school to go ahead and meet an ember tomorrow. He said his name is Newt, and he's been actually staying here in Leilani to kind of keep a low key, trying to keep a track of Ambrose because of Ambrose being a supreme, making sure that his powers are going for the good. But very soon they're going to have to go to the magical realm to try and help, and Glimmerbrook trying to help keep them, the magical realm still together. But so in the morning, Ambrose will be heading on over to the location where Newt will be meeting him, which is where Newt has been actually staying. But it's actually an abandoned boat that actually crashed here years ago. Nobody even knows anybody lives there. But Ambrose knows. So Ambrose and I will be meeting up tomorrow. But we'll pick this up in the morning because it's really late and I think it's time for some of these guys to go to bed. Okay, so we're actually gonna go ahead. He actually got up and ate dinner, but or ate breakfast, I meant to say. Now he's gonna travel. He's actually gonna bring Patches with him because he doesn't know who Newt really is. This is to be the first time they're meeting, but he wants them to meet because, Jack wants them to meet because Jack already knows who Newt is, and he knows who the other Ember is as well. But Newt is pretty much a homeless Ember, and he chooses to stay that way for now. But he's been wanting to meet Ambrose because he feels like he can help Ambrose truly understand what's going on. Because Ambrose really wasn't too happy when they revealed that they might need his help. So he's gonna go on over to the location where they said to meet, and he said that's actually where he lives. But they said that to meet him, and maybe Newt will be able to talk him into actually helping him out more than what he already said. Because he said he would, but he's just not fully on board with it, you know? Okay, so we're here, and this actually is Newt here. So, his name is actually Newt Arrington. Patches is here just to pretty much make sure that nothing goes down. But he's like, so you must be Ambrose. He said, obviously I know you are. He said, because I can tell by the aura that is surrounding you. You are very powerful. And Ambrose is like, yeah. But I was told to come meet you because you are an ember of magical realm. And I want to make sure that myself is okay. He said maybe we shouldn't talk out here because this place doesn't really know much about the magical realm, so he said maybe we should talk in my place. Which this is his place, guys. This is like an abandoned um uh ship that like wrecked years ago. But Newt is like, I really gotta go, but we're gonna go ahead and call Newt back and see. Like, I don't know where he went. Maybe he said that we can't really talk here because I don't want to draw people's attention to here. He said, just call me. He said, but make yourself at home. So he's like, yeah, the magical realm has been having a lot of problems lately, and we need your help because you're probably the most powerful, or you are the most powerful witch or warlock that we know, and since you're supreme, there's only one supreme. There's 3 embers and 3 sages, and Jack is one, I'm one, and then there's one else, other one, and the other one is already on board. Jack's on board, and I'm on board, and we have the sages on board, but we need your help, and that's why it's so crucial for you to help. And Ambrose is like, I think I understand now. He said, but what exactly is going on with the magical realm? And he said that the magical realm is falling apart and we need their powers to keep it held together. So that is why, and I think with that said, these guys have already heard enough that they are willing to actually pretty much help, and I think that's definitely a good thing that they're willing to help. Now, with that said, Ambrose and them are gonna actually go ahead and I think he's gonna let Patches here for a little bit, and maybe he can help around the thing for a little bit, because I think he would think that Tagaloa would be really, really happy if he did, because Tagaloa was born here in the thing. So he's gonna go into the cave and explore a little bit. Maybe we can find something out about the cave that we haven't already. And we're also gonna go ahead and look for some trash, like here. Maybe he can do a little bit of cleaning up. Maybe that'll help Tagaloa feel out a little bit better. So he's in the cave now. I'm looking to see if there's any other trash things that we could clean up. Who is this? Is this someone we know? They're going too fast. It says lava tombs. Ambrose spent his trip in the cave, navigating the waters of the numerous lava tombs left behind during the formation of the island. Along one tomb, Ambrose found a cluster of rare crystals growing from the walls. Trying his luck, he loosened a few and took them back to the surface. So that's quite interesting. Oh, and we do not know this gentleman. I thought we did, but okay. Um, Now, like I said, I think we should definitely go ahead and clean up a little bit. Maybe this will help out the island a little bit better. Who is this dude? Do we know him? Oh, that's our old babysitter. I don't know. I'm surprised he's still alive, honestly. Because he used to watch Noah and them, if I remember. But Ambrose is going to go ahead and start cleaning up a little bit, seeing if he can do a little bit better. I'm going to look over here and see if there's any other sort of things around here. See this stuff, but I don't know if they can really clean that up or not. Hopefully they can. Some trash here then too. We can go out and back float clean up. So while he's cleaning up, I'm going to pause it and I'll be back in just a bit. Okay, so we are back home and after our long day of cleaning the beach. But Ambrose is actually getting a call from his sister saying about going to a nightclub. I want to say no, Sabrina, for now, because Ambrose is feeling very tense. But he's gonna go ahead and call up Newt again and see, or call him up and say, like, his decision that he is on board fully. And Newt's sleeping, but he did leave a voicemail saying that he's on board. And so everybody's going to be heading to bed now, guys. And let's see what tomorrow is. If there's any holidays or anything. Okay, so today is this day, so that means it'll be tomorrow. Tomorrow will be Night on the Town. I might do that with Paradise, because they kind of need it. Alright, one other thing I do want to do in this episode is to get Jonah, when he gets back home from work, to retire officially, because he's older now. He can't be doing that type of stuff. And then I think everybody else is going to go to bed. And so... Oh, Ambrose is hungry, so why don't we get him to eat real quick? He can eat this right here, which was left over from the grand breakfast. Jonah is home. He's also tired, so, but we are going to retire. Okay. So he retired as a chief drink operator. He will receive a pension check every day based on the salary at the time of the retirement. time to kick back and relax. Because he's older, so I didn't want him doing too much. He's also dead tired, so he's going to be going to sleep. And Leilani's already in bed. Kai just got out of the pool, and he's going to be going to bed. Alright, so everybody's heading to bed now, so I'll pick this up in the morning. Okay, so it's the next day again. And Jonah got his payment of $334 from retiring. That's good. But, these guys are still struggling with the death of Jace. And that's understandable. Like, I still struggle with my recent pet passing. It's something that you don't really get over, but, anywho. Vincent, I was kind of thinking maybe you could go do an odd job today. Since it is after 8 o'clock, you can actually go and do one now. The kids should be heading into school. Ambrose is going to be looking for a Pacific person today. And hopefully he can meet him. But anyways, he has to find seashells. In need of waxing, box packing, mischief thing, mixology thing, the cave of wonders. Wander into the cave and seek the treasure. For the treasure you will find, the treasure you get. But where? Only remove the treasure, which is the treasure of the heart's desire. Okay, so we'll just. I think he's good with these box ones. And I think that's kind of the ones that he likes to do. So he's going to go ahead and do that. As for Ambrose, as I was saying, he's going to be trying to make friends with a certain person at school who is the final ember. And I'm hoping that he can meet her. But we will have to wait and see. But anywho, in addition to that, I was kind of thinking maybe Noah and Tagaloa could really sit down and talk, because Tagaloa's been kind of holding something back from him, and that is, now that Kai's older, Tagaloa doesn't have any other kids, and really Noah doesn't have any other kids as well. But he said about he wants to adopt, and Noah's like, I think in a way I'm not a spring chicken anymore. I'm getting older, he said, and he said I don't know about raising another kid because of that. He said, but I'm a lot younger than you. He said, not being ignorant, he said, I'll be here for the kid, and I don't like the fact that you talk like that, like you're going to be going tomorrow. And he said that I'm not saying that I'm going to be gone tomorrow. He said, I just don't know if I want to do another kid, because we have Kai, and he's not even fully grown yet. He said, but Kai is older now. He can kind of do some things for himself. He said, all I'm saying is possibly think about it. And he said, Ambrose has already told us that he's planning on moving out soon. And in addition to that, Vincent has also been stating about maybe moving on over to, with Nicole and them to help out with the twins, or to help out with the kit babies, because of that, everything that's went on with Nicole. And Noah's like, I don't know. And he's like, Vincent has also told me something that I needed to tell you, and it's that he's gotten a custody thing from Pepper, who is out of prison, and she would like to have custody of Leilani. And so Leilani could possibly be moving with her mother, and her mother is still alive, guys. And so I didn't want to say anything, but he's worried about that as well. And Noah's like, I have a lot going on my plate right now. I don't really know if I want to add another child to that. And he's like, I do. So, in this episode, guys, I do have planned for Vincent and Leilani to actually move out on their own officially and leaving the series. So, what that means is they will be leaving the series much like my family life gang, but they will still appear here and there. That doesn't mean I'm going to forget about who they are or anything like that. They are just going to be leaving the series and moving out onto their own because Vincent's been living with Noah for years now, and I kind of think that he would kind of want to go and live on her own. Plus, it'd be better for Leilani because she doesn't have her own room currently, and that opens up doors. So, I really struggled whether or not to do this or not, but I actually decided to do it because of one reason, and that is the possibility of Noah actually having his own kid. Um, because Noah actually has no biological children because technically Kai is his, but it doesn't really register right because of the fact that it was two guys that actually had the baby because of Tagaloa being a former female. So he kind of thought about it and he's really been trying to figure out what to do. And he himself has decided that maybe Tagaloa is right and maybe he should get or adopt a baby. And with that said, that's going to be what's happening. So when Leilani and Vincent get home, Vincent has already been talking to Leilani about what's going on with her life, and Leilani is doing okay with it, but they have decided that they needed to go out on their own and live on their own as well. And that doesn't mean that they're not going to be a part of this family. It's just have decided to leave and do their own thing. So, I'll be back once I get done with that, and I will pick it up from there. Okay, so we are back. Vincent and them had moved out, and Vincent actually moved in with someone that he has been talking to behind the scenes, and they are actually a couple now. That person is, if you guys remember Lana Banana, that is her daughter Judith, who he has fallen in love with, and those two have actually become boyfriend and girlfriend, and are now living together. So Leilani has like kind of like a step parent. So Noah has decided that he has really thought about it and it's like, I never really had a kid with Tagaloa since. Wait, are they married? I don't know. Hold on a minute. Are they married? I think so. Yeah, we had the wedding, I believe. So I'm about 99% sure they're wedding. Yeah. Okay. Since they've got married, they had Kai together, but it doesn't register as both of their child. So they're gonna they're gonna adopt and they're gonna adopt a baby because this would be kind of like their baby together in a sense, even though Kai really was, but they really just want to have another baby. Um, And so they've been really thinking, and they do want a boy or a girl. So they don't really mind whether the baby is a boy or a girl, but they definitely want to raise it from a baby. So I was kind of thinking, since they already have a boy, maybe they would get a girl. Um, yeah, I was thinking that maybe they would try for a girl. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this one here, and then they will name the baby together. Um, and go from there. And obviously the baby will be probably something to do with the island. I'm not sure what yet, but I think Kai is excited and everybody's excited to have a new addition to the family. And so Tagaloa's sticking around here. He's also very, very still upset about Jace, but he's watching over Kai and keeping the house pretty much in order while things go down. So, in addition to that, they know Ambrose is leaving soon, which is definitely very sad as well. But Ambrose will be a part of a series, so you guys will see him still. But these guys are really upset about him moving out as well. They still have a little bit of a tough time with Vincent and them moving out, but they are doing okay. And Kai's getting older. They're kind of having like the parents hood thing of where they don't want their kids to grow up, because Kai's like their baby, and now he's growing up, so they want to have another baby in the house. And not only that, Jonah's growing up as well. So, or Jonah's getting older too. So you never know how long we got left with him as well. But I'm gonna think about a name, and I'll be back in a minute. So I really thought it through, and I kind of thought Noah was really, really close with his sister Nicole that passed away. And it'd be kind of a cool way to honor her. So he's gonna name his daughter Nicole after her. Obviously he spelled it a little bit different, but still, he's gonna name it Nicole after her. So we have to do a little bit of editing and move the baby into the right location, but I will be back in a minute. Okay, so I got that moved, and he's holding the baby, so I kind of thought I would end out here. Thank you guys for watching. Have a great day, and in this episode, there's been a lot of stuff that's touched on. Ambrose met the second Ember, which was Newt, and then Vincent and Leilani decided to move out into Vincent's now girlfriend, Judith's place. In addition to that, Noah and Tagaloa had decided to adopt one more time, and have a daughter, and they named it Nicole in honor of Noah's sister. So with that said, I'm gonna go ahead and end it out here. Thank you guys for watching, and next week you guys will not want to miss it, because we're gonna enjoy Nicole's life, and it could possibly be the last episode with Ambrose in it. So you guys will not want to miss it. So peace. For Sims World, it will be the last episode of Ambrose. Thank you guys for watching.